If I told you my story, you would hear hope that wouldn't let go. And if I told you my story, you would hear love that never gave up. And if I told you my story, you would hear life, but it wasn't mine. If I should speak, then let it be of the grace that is greater than all my sin, of when justice was served and where mercy wins, of the kindness of Jesus that draws me in. Oh, to tell you my story is to tell of Him.
What brought me to Foundation is I moved to Grove, didn't have nothing, nobody. It was just me and my kids were here, but we didn't have a really stable relationship at the time. And I was just getting clean off of methamphetamines. So in that, I needed to find a purpose. But within the last 6 years of me being with the church, they've been very supportive of me losing my dad. They've been supportive with me throughout my fire department services, throughout work, and with my kids. They've been all my kids have been baptized through Foundation Free Will Baptist, and it just means the world to me. It means the world to my family. This is pretty much a second home for me and my family. You know, we live to get up Sunday mornings, come to church. My kids love coming to Wednesday church, and it's just everything's just what's the word I'm looking for? It's just all went together like peas and carrots, I guess. And it just meshed well. My life before church and before God was rocky. You know, I didn't trust. I didn't really trust in God. I believed in Him though, but I didn't trust Him. I didn't think He'd actually be there for me whenever I needed Him the most. And as my life was crumbling, He was there in spurts. Where I needed Him the most, He would be there. Oh, just get in with the church family and just hang out. You know, church shop, whatever you got to do. You know, you ain't got to go pick one church and make that your church home. You know, church searching for a church is like shopping for your shoes or your clothes. You got to find the one that fits you and fits your family. If you ain't got one that fits you and fits your family, you're not gonna feel like God's working in your life like you think He should be. It's about just being present. Just being present. It's all you really got to be at is present, and you will feel God work in your life in the most tremendous ways you never thought would be imaginable. Bring me to Grove. There was no possible way, you know, because I didn't have no drive to come back to Grove. But being in Grove He's put me with a great job, with a great family, gave me a great family, good church family, good family with the fire department. You know, with in those areas, God has worked in my life in every way possible. And without these people or without God, I don't think any of this would have been possible for me. Just pray. Just pray. If you're having hard times, give it to God, and He will show you your way. That's the best I can tell anybody. Is just give all your issues to God. I started using methamphetamines at 16 years old. Got off of it from 20 to maybe 27, 28. Then got back on it and lost everything. Lost my house, lost my job, lost my cars, lost my family. It just took everything away from me. It's just a Satan's drug is what it is. You know, it's a man-made, and it will destroy your life and make you miserable, and it make you want to hurt yourself in ways you never thought you would and want to and thought about wanting to. Compared to the life I had 6 years ago to the life I had for the last 6 years from being sober, I've gained everything I've ever lost back. And they say what you lose, God will make sure you gain it back, but tenfold. And all the doors that you shut behind you, God is willing to open those doors again so you can have them all open again for you. You just gotta do what God's wanting you to do and follow His way. Life is grand with God in your life. It really is. You can't have it no other way.